Welcome back to all of you. Let's start paragraph number 12. So, in the previous unit we have discussed that if there will be nuclear war or war, it will definitely change the world and it will deform the living and yet to be born. It is clear that the environmental crisis which is confronting the world will profoundly alter the future destiny of our planet. So, it is clear that the environmental problem which has taken place, which is taking birth, it is going to change our future of the planet. Means planet's future will be altered, will be changed. No one among us, whatever our status, strength or circumstance, can remain unaffected. Even when we are rich, we will be affected. Even when we are poor, we will be affected, irrespective of the gender, irrespective of class, color, creed and religion. Everyone is going to suffer because of this environmental pollution, because of this problem. The process of change challenges present international policies. Build the growing awareness of one earth and one environment. Guide us to the concept of one humanity. So there is a concept of one earth and one environment. But is there one humanity? Is it possible? Means if there is no unity among people, but still all of we are having the desire to protect the environment cumulatively. Okay? Will there be more equitable sharing? Means fair, where there is no partiality, sharing of environmental cost and greater intellectual interest for the accelerated progress of the less developed world, or will it remain confined to a narrow concern based on exclusive self-sufficiency? So here what is mentioned, that will the rich nation be impartial to the people who are developing or to the underdeveloped countries, or there will be greater international interest in the accelerated progress of the less developed world, or will the world will have interest on the less developed places or less developed countries, those who are improving right now? Or will it remain confined to a narrow concern based on exclusive self-sufficiency, or will it be confined to self-sufficiency only? Self-sufficiency means what? Where we are having the desire to fulfill our own needs. We are not focusing on any other people. The first essay in narrowing economic and technological disparities have not succeeded because the policies of it were made to subserve the equation of power. So here, so it is written, we hope that the renewed emphasis on self-reliance, okay, brought about by the change in the climate for aid, will also promote a search for new criteria of human satisfaction. So there might be a search that what is the new criteria for human satisfaction, means how human being can be satisfied in a new way. Instead of despoiling the nature, instead of destroying the ecology, means where human being can get the satisfaction. In the meantime, the ecological crisis should not be added to the burdens of the weaker nation by introducing new consideration in the political and trade policy of rich nations. So here, listen, when we are trying to improve the condition of our environment or ecology, what we have to do? We have to invest something. There is the need of capital, means there is the need of fund, money is needed. So here, the countries which are rich, they can do. But does it mean that they are imposing the same thing on the poor nation? Can they do it? Is it practically possible? It's practically not possible, because they will be financially strained if they are going to do it. And it would be ironic if the fight against pollution were to be converted into another business out of which a few companies, corporations or nations would make profit at the cost of many. So here, don't make pollution a business. Suppose the rule will be there, in order to stop this pollution, you have to fix a particular equipment in the vehicle, and that one is available only with one dealer. So definitely that dealer is going to be benefited. It should not happen. Means it should be equal. A particular corporation, particular agency must not get the benefit from the policies which are being implemented by mostly the rich nations. And here, a branch of experimentation and discovery in which scientists of all nations should take interest. They should ensure that their findings are available to all nations unrestricted by patent. And the scientists, they should come forward and they should focus that their findings can serve the nation and every nation can use it, and their experiment is being protected without the patent. Life is one and the world is one, and all these questions are interlinked. We have only one life, the world is also one. The population explosion, poverty, ignorance and disease, the pollution of our surrounding, the stockpiling of nuclear weapons and biological and chemical agents of destruction are still parts of a vicious circle. So even when life is one and the world is one, we have to preserve everything, but still diabolic weapons are there. Here too much poverty is there, ignorance is there, disease is there, nuclear weapons are there, everything is there. And these are the part of the vicious circle. Vicious means what? Violent circle. Each is important and urgent, but dealing with them one by one would be wasted effort. So everything is important and with everything we have to deal. But if we are going to deal with everything one by one, it is too much time consuming. It has been my experience that people who are at cross purpose with nature are cynical about mankind and ill at ease. Ill at ease means uncomfortable with themselves. Means here it is mentioned that people who are in cross purpose with the nature are cynical, means they are disrespectful about mankind and ill at ease, and they are also uncomfortable. Means which type people? The people who never ever wish for the development of others. Modern men must re-establish an unbroken link with nature and with life. And the modern people should establish a link which is unbroken, which can't be breakable. Okay, means that can't be broken. Link with nature and with life, he must learn to involve the energy of growing things and to recognize, as did the ancients in India centuries ago, that can one take from earth and the atmosphere. So here little bit philosophical things are being mentioned. Let me tell you. It is mentioned that people in the old days, people in the past, they were speaking, you have to take that much from the nature as much as you can feed. Suppose you can pay 1 lakh. So you have to take 1 lakh only. You should not take 1 lakh 100 also. And in their hymn to earth, the sages of the Atharva Veda chanted, I quote, what of thee I dig out, let that quickly grow over. Let me not hit thy vitals or thy heart. So can man himself be vital and of good heart and conscious of his responsibility. So here what is mentioned, in the hymn to earth, it is written that you have to take that much from the earth as much as you can pay. Otherwise, you should not and you must not. So can man himself be vital and of good heart and conscious of his responsibility. So here it is mentioned that either people will have a good heart and the people will have the sense of responsibility towards their own duties. Okay, with this chapter is over. Any doubt you have, you just ask me without any hesitation. Okay, so next I will upload your next unit, that is World of Business, I think. Yes, World of Business. That read Having any doubt, you can ask me in comment section. Okay. So all of you have a good day.